If you're trying to sell digital products on Pinterest and you're still doing everything manually, you're not running a business. You're running a job you can't clock out of. That's why it feels heavy, that's why it feels slow, and that's why it keeps you up at night thinking, what if this never works for me? Before we go any further, like and subscribe, and download the free automation guide in the description box so AI can start taking care of your business while you focus on making money. If you want Pinterest to feel predictable instead of stressful, that guide is the foundation. Now here are 3 things you'll only get answered if you watch all the way through. First, why most Pinterest accounts never make sales even when the pins look good. Second, the exact setup that turns Pinterest into a traffic machine that runs while you sleep. Third, how to use AI to create a month of Pinterest content in a single sitting without it sounding robotic or generic. Here's what most people misunderstand. Pinterest is not a social app where you post and hope people like you. Pinterest is a search engine where people go to find solutions. That means your job is not to entertain. Your job is to show up when someone types a problem into the search bar, and your content becomes the answer. When you treat Pinterest like a search engine, your content can work for months, sometimes years, without you constantly posting every day like your life depends on it. Let me walk you through the exact step-by-step process to use AI to sell digital products on Pinterest, even if you have a small account, and even if you don't have a fancy brand yet. This is a system, and once you build it once, you can reuse it for any digital product you ever create. Step 1 is to pick one product and one clear outcome. Not a bundle of things, not 10 different offers. One product, one promise, one simple result. People buy clarity, not options. The more focused your outcome is, the easier it is for Pinterest search to match you with the right person. Your goal is to make someone feel like, this is exactly what I was looking for, within the first 2 seconds of reading your pin. Step 2 is to choose one core keyword and 5 supporting keywords. Your core keyword is the main phrase your buyer would type into Pinterest. Your supporting keywords are variations of the same idea. This is where AI becomes your best friend, because you can literally ask it to generate keyword variations based on what people search. Then choose the ones that sound like real human searches, not weird corporate phrases. You want keywords that sound like a person with a real problem looking for help, because that's who you're targeting. Step 3 is to build what I call your keyword bank. This is where most people get lazy and it costs them months. You're going to create a simple list of 30 to 50 phrases that your buyer might search, all connected to that same problem. AI can generate this list in seconds, but you still have to filter it. Delete anything that sounds unnatural, too broad, or not connected to your outcome. Once you have this keyword bank, Pinterest becomes easier because you never have to guess what to write again. Step 4 is to create 10 pin angles for the same product. This is the part that unlocks scale. A lot of people create one pin and give up. What you want is multiple angles that pull different people into the same offer. AI can generate angles like mistakes to avoid, quick checklist, step-by-step plan, beginner guide, what nobody tells you, simple routine, fast results framework, common myths, before you start read this, and a clear comparison between doing it the hard way versus the simple way. You're not changing the product, you're changing the entry point. This is how one product turns into 30 pins without needing 30 ideas. Step 5 is to write your pin titles like search-friendly headlines. Pinterest titles should be clear and specific, not clever. Use your core keyword near the beginning, then add a benefit or result. AI can generate 20 to 30 title options for every angle, then you pick the ones that sound the most human and direct. If your title could be misunderstood, it's too vague. If your title speaks directly to a problem, it will get clicks. Step 6 is to write descriptions that do 3 things. They repeat the keyword naturally, they explain who it's for, and they tell the person what to do next. Most people either stuff keywords in a way that looks spammy, or they write nothing useful. A good Pinterest description should feel like a mini answer, not a caption. Use 2 to 3 short sentences that make the reader feel understood, then end with a simple call to action like download, learn, or get the guide. AI helps here because it can write multiple versions fast, and you can choose the one that sounds the most like you. Midway reminder, like and subscribe and download the free automation guide in the description box. If you want AI to handle the heavy lifting and you want a real system you can repeat every week, that guide will save you so much time. Step 7 is to make your pins in batches using a template. You do not need to reinvent your design every time. Pinterest rewards consistency, not perfection. Choose 2 to 3 pin templates that are easy to read on a phone. Your title needs to be big, clear, and instantly understandable. AI doesn't have to design for you, but it can help you decide what text should go on the pin, how to shorten it, and how to make it more punchy without sounding like clickbait. Step 8 is to build a simple traffic flow that actually converts. This part is everything. Don't send cold Pinterest traffic straight to a product checkout page and then wonder why nobody buys. Instead, send them to a simple page that gives them a quick win first. That quick win could be a free guide, a checklist, a mini tutorial, or a short email series that solves a small part of the problem. The goal is trust. Once they get value, the paid product feels like the obvious next step. AI can write that page for you, write the emails, and even write the follow-up sequence that answers objections automatically. Step 9 is to schedule your pins so you are not stuck posting daily. Pinterest is a long game, but consistency matters. The goal is to schedule 1 to 3 pins per day pointing to your best pages. AI helps you plan what goes out, what keywords each pin targets, and how to rotate angles so you don't repeat the same wording. When you schedule this weekly, Pinterest becomes something that runs in the background instead of something you stress about every morning. Step 10 is to track what works and let AI help you optimize instead of guessing. Every week, look at which pins get the most clicks and saves, not just impressions. Clicks and saves. Take your top performers and ask AI to create 10 more variations with the same structure but a different angle or title. This is how you build momentum. You are not starting over every week. You are multiplying what already works. Now let's answer the first question I teased earlier. Why do most Pinterest accounts never make sales even when their pins look good? It's because they don't have a system. They have random content. They don't have enough entry points. They don't have a trust-building step. And they don't create enough volume for Pinterest to learn who their content is for. The second question was, what setup turns Pinterest into a machine that runs while you sleep? It's a focused product, a keyword bank, multiple angles, batch-created pins, and a simple traffic flow that captures leads and follows up automatically. And the third question was how to use AI to create a month of content without sounding robotic. The secret is that AI should generate options, but you choose what sounds human. You keep what feels natural, you delete what feels generic, and you keep your templates simple so your message is clear. If you want this to be easy, you need to stop relying on motivation and start relying on systems. That's what AI gives you. It gives you leverage, speed, and consistency without burnout. Like and subscribe, and download the free automation guide in the description box so you can let AI take care of your business while you focus on making money. If you follow these steps, Pinterest stops feeling like a mystery and starts feeling like a machine you can actually control.